Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's training. My name is Michael Towns. I'm one of Sayana's founding partners. I'm always excited anytime we get a chance to share information. My philosophy is very simple. If you are not willing to learn, absolutely no one can help you. However, if you are determined to learn, hear me clearly, no one nor nothing can stop you. As long as you want to learn, no one can stop you. And in fact, we do these trainings every single Saturday because it's honestly, read what the screen says. It's difficult to learn a lesson from just one session. Think about it. Think about when you were learning how to drive a car. Now, today, you're an adult. Well, you got to at least be 18 years old if you're looking at this, so that's an adult. But the point is, for you to learn how to drive a car, today you drive the car, you listen to the radio, you talk on the phone, you eat food, you drink a Coca-Cola, bottled water. You're doing multiple things on the interstate in traffic. That's because you have likely learn the lesson of driving from multiple, I repeat, multiple sessions. Well, it's no different with Sayana. The only way you're going to learn everything about this business, the very simple thing to learn is the 4x4, acquiring four customers and four business partners, which we call brand affiliates. The only way you're going to learn that, learns how things work from a compensation perspective, is through multiple sessions. We do these trainings every single Saturday unless you hear otherwise. They go on every single Saturday. But meanwhile, this is the point. It's almost like being a farmer. A farmer expects a harvest from planting seeds, right? So no farmer goes out there and expects to see corn and greens and all the different things that they grow. They don't expect to see a harvest if they didn't plant any seeds. So guess what is going on while you're waiting to get the customers, while you're waiting to get the affiliates? You are becoming. A lot of people say if I can just find the right person, I'm just looking for the right person. I don't know any people. Well, until you get that right person, you're becoming, meaning that you're consistently learning. I say it all the time. Sometimes you're right. Watch what I'm going to say here. You're never wrong. Sometimes you're right, and the other times you learn. So if you're not right, you're learning, you're becoming. So, what are you becoming on today? Understand this. You can't pray for new. This is so powerful. Think about your goals. People are praying for new houses, they're praying for new health conditions, they want their bodies to transform, they're praying for new cars, all type of financial blessings, right? You can't pray for new, but you keep doing old. That makes no sense. I think they call that insanity. To keep doing the same thing, expecting different results. In other words, you're becoming along the way, meaning that you're learning. I think John Maxwell says the only guarantee that tomorrow will be better is based on if you learn today. So, from this training, which is going to be done momentarily here, ask yourself, what did I learn? And it's very important that you learn because look at this. We have a very powerful promotion going on right now with the Vital. Essentially, a person can really buy one. They can buy any product, whether they want the entire trio pack, they want just ProBio, they want dry, they want buy Vital, and they will actually buy one product any product or multiple products, and they will get a Vital for free. Now, this ends on January 27th. Not sure when you may be reviewing this recording, but this ends on January the 27th. So you want to get busy. And just a quick refresher, what does Valtil do? If you go on to Sign Connect, you can find all the details about the products, about Drive, about ProBio, and here is Vital. Vital is essentially a nitric oxide boosting spray. Nitric oxide is a molecule, a gas molecule that is already in the bottle, but as we age, it produces less and less. What does it do? What does that nitric oxide molecule do in your body? It's responsible for blood flow and circulation, meaning that more blood flow, more oxygen is going to go to every cell and to every system in the body. When we start talking about things like performance, for you married people, maybe you'll catch this a little later, okay? But if you look at the bottom there, it says enhance sexy time. Blood flow is so important because everything we consume, all the ingredients, whether we're talking about inside of our products or we're talking about even ingredients from a prescription, right? Everything gets to the body because of blood flow and circulation. So this is very powerful, very important product. Again, you can go on Sign Connect and you can actually see how this works. But look at this. This is a reel that I recently created. Perhaps some of you all have seen this. And I want you to look at this real fast because this is a great way and it's really a foreshadowing of what I'm about to talk about. Look at this.
Getting older is inevitable, but to start declining is optional. Vital increases blood flow, increases energy, and helps with recovery. Ask how to get yours for free.
I have been saying this definitely for the last 30 plus days. Facebook posts and reels, they help you to build a very powerful and new list. We all know back in the day, which said make a list of names and numbers, and you can still do that, right? Nothing's wrong with that. But on social media, there are literally billions, billions upon multiple billions of people all day, all night, the middle of the day. People are scrolling on their phone on social media, be it Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, which is now called X, LinkedIn, all across social media, people are scrolling. And when you make Facebook posts, if you're consistent, I can't say it enough, consistency will build trust. And what makes people buy from you or partner from you is because they trust you. How many times has someone said, well, let me think about it? I don't know. It's because they don't necessarily trust you, right? Now, of course, we're not doctors, and even sometimes doctors may even have a challenge. We're not physicians. Most of us aren't, right? But the key thing, if you keep putting material out there, people are gonna finally say, wow, it seems like this person knows what they're talking about. I'm gonna see how this stuff works. I'm gonna try it out and see if I get a positive result. Let me give you an example. Just by posting that reel, 108 people they liked it. Or I should say, they commented on that reel. Now, obviously, everybody that commented, everyone that liked it, I don't know everyone's names and number, right? But you can get it. Look at this, for example. This is someone named Angela. Now, Angela, I do know her husband very well, right? We all went to school together, to college together, but I don't personally have a relationship with Angela. I know the husband, but Angela is the one who liked my Facebook post. But I don't have her phone number. Again, in fact, I don't even have the husband's phone number at this point. But you can send a direct message to anyone through Messenger, and you can ask them what their number is. You see, I did just that here on Facebook Messenger. Ask what is the phone number. If you look at the bottom of the screen there, where the red arrow is, you see she sent me a number. Now, at this particular time, I believe they want her and her husband, they want some type of vacation or something, so she hasn't responded. But my point is, there's 108 people who can either be a customer or a brand partner because over time, I'm going to get to everyone. This is a new list. So just imagine if all you did was copy the Facebook post that's on the Ciana page every single day, right? Or 3 times a week. If all you did was copy that from the Ciana page and then you posted it to your personal Facebook page, you have content. So sometimes people say they don't have content. You can get the content directly from Ciana Facebook page, okay? Nevertheless, you have a list created just from Facebook, or should I say social media posts. However, look at this. From that same reel, someone did become a customer. Angela Williams here. You see, she bought ProBio, she bought Drive, she got the vitamin for free. And then also Brian Russell bought the ProBio, and you see they both got the Drive for free. How great is that? So people are saying all the time, I don't have anyone, I can't follow anyone. I just showed you how to do it. If you have a question, all you have to do, give myself a call. You can give Mr. Albert with a short phone call, or you can give anyone who is a senior partner or affiliate a call. We'll be glad to answer. Let me show you how you actually go about placing customer orders. This comes up all the time. First of all, go to Ciana.co, not Ciana Connect, Ciana.co. And you can use any device. You can use your cell phone, you can use a tablet, you use a computer. The device doesn't matter, but go to Ciana.co and log in. If you look to the left of your screen there, you will see the vertical bars at the top of that website when you get there. And when you click on the vertical bars, that menu will pop up and you want to click on log in. When you click on log in, this is going to pop up. It's going to ask you for your email address or your affiliate ID and of course the password. Put all that information in there, then scroll down on that same page and you want to get your website. Now again, this is to place a customer order. You see where the red arrow is there on the screen? That's where your personal website is at for placing product orders, okay? Look to the far right and you see the double arrows. You can click on that to copy your website. Now, you can just copy that, open up another tab on your device, and you can place the order yourself for your customer. That's the way I like to do it because I know it's done if I'm placing the order. I may have the customer on the phone. I'm just doing it all for them. Or you can send a text message or email the website that you copied and you can send to them that way. Nevertheless, once you get to the website, this is your website for the customer order, you want to click the vertical bars at the upper left of the screen, as you see where the red arrow is. And next, you want to click on shop. Okay? When you click on shop, select the product that you want. Now, here's what you're going to see on the screen initially. All of the products are going to pop up there, whether it's a trio pack, couples pack, the individual products, the dry, the probio, vital, it's all going to pop up. However, watch this. Look closely at where that red arrow is on the screen. The price is the retail price. So after you select the product for the customer, don't add it to the cart yet. Do not add to the cart yet unless you want to pay the retail price, okay? If you want to get our prices, which we know are lower for us in the business, scroll down and create a customer account, and they can save by placing it on subscribe and save. Scroll down after selecting that product, and you will see where it says click here to create an account. You see the red arrow there on your screen, and this will pop up. Fill in all the information for the customer, their name, their email address, and a password. And here, after that happens, it's gonna log them in as a customer. In this case, it's just an example. I named the customer Test MT, and that's the first name. And then you see the last name is Test MT2. Okay, so now you're on the customer's website. You want to go back now, click the vertical bars, that menu will come up again, click on shop. Now the products come up once more. But look at the prices. You see that red arrow just popped up? See how the price says 150 instead of 217? That's because you created an account. That is so important. But you have to create an account in order to see the sign-up prices that we're familiar with. 150 for a trio pack, or 65 for the drive, 55 for the probio, so on and so forth. Once that comes up, now select the product and add it to the cart. Okay? Now that we've added it to the cart, you see when we add to the cart, you want to select subscribe and save for the price. Now notice on that picture of the products there where it says Trio Pack Customer Affiliate. Notice it says 150. But now the customer, because of subscribe and save, gets to get it for 145. They only get it for the lesser price of 145, or in case of the drive, it's 60 as opposed to 65 because of subscribe and save. If they only do it for one time, you look right down the screen, the price is going to be 150. Okay? So make sure that you select subscribe and save to get the lowest, or should I say lower price. Then pay careful attention to this. Notice it says delivery every 4 weeks, not every 30 days. 4 weeks, for example, if the customer's placed this order and created the account today, it will be 4 weeks from today. That's 28 days. That's not 30 days. Very important point. They can always call, or should I say, they can send an email to customer support, and they can always cancel the subscribe and save if for some reason they need to. Nevertheless, moving forward, notice that the Vital shows up for free. Look at the screen on the left. The Vital shows up for free, but the Vital is going to show up for free even if they had selected one product, or they selected two products. I showed you earlier where my customer named Angela Williams, she ordered the Drive and the ProBio, and she got the Vital for free. Okay, here's an example of someone who ordered the entire trio pack, which comes with a Vital, but they'll still get one Vital for free. Key thing here is now they want to just go ahead and click check out. Everything is set and it's done. Click all the information here for the shipping address. Put your customer's shipping address in there. That's so important. So a product goes to John or James or Mary or whomever it's going to, right? And then if you look to the right of the screen, it says continue to the payment information. That's where you're going to put in the customer's credit card and you're going to finalize the order. That's the details on how you actually place an order. This is so vitally important. I get calls so many times. People say I'm confused how you do it. Make sure you understand how to place orders. And I'm going to say this, it hasn't been confirmed, but we know Valentine's Day is coming up. Could be some product specials or things going on. Very important that you know how to place these orders. In fact, Vital would be a bad gift to get coming for holidays, okay? For Valentine's Day. Nevertheless, hopefully this training made sense, makes sense. Make sure, rather, that you rewind it, play it again. Multiple sessions are how you learn the lesson. And until you actually get that customer or get that partner slash affiliate, you are becoming. It's not sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but rather sometimes you win and at other times you learn. What did you learn today? Send me a text. I'd like to know. Thank you. God bless you all. Enjoy the rest of your day.